Devlin, Ayr United club captain, and you're watching Quality TV.
Ahoo!
Excellent. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to Management Mondays, where for week 2, we are playing Football Manager 22. We are back in charge of Ayr United. The last time we had a big long run with Ayr United is back in Football Manager 17, I think. We did dabble a little bit with one of the previous versions, but really we haven't played this game properly in years. And it's very exciting to be back in. We're committing to at least one full season here of Football Manager as Ayr United, with maybe more, depending on response and things like that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, cool, man. I saw your resub. That was awesome. Hey, Zesty Willow. Hey, no vrooms. We still don't have. We've still got to come up with all our memes and things for the Football Manager. But we will see. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone had a good weekend. I have not been in contact with Nicky Devlin in a while. He's not even played for Ayr United. He hasn't played for a couple of years. I don't know what team he's on right now. I really haven't monitored that. I got to keep up as much as I can. Dun 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 dun. Kick trick. Yeah. It's going to be way more enjoyable than watching Manchester United go out of the FA Cup in an hour's time. Damn, Wayward. Yeah, I wish I could catch more varied foot soccer ball here on the TV. There is some. There might be some extra channels, but like, it would be nice to have a little bit more. We'll see. Find him in game. I guess I could just do that. Where is Nicky Devlin these days? He's playing for Livingston. Whoever that is. Oh, Premiership, Scottish team. Okay, Scottish Premiership. Well, good on him. Oh, that's wonderful. So hopefully he's doing well for himself. That's really good news. Excellent. I'm ready for questions towards kick. Premier League's great at the moment. So many great managers and players. Excellent. Real life Ayr United this Saturday had their very first match with their brand new manager, their head coach, because they'd booted their head coach earlier last year, and then had a temporary one. But I think he went like 1 win in 12 games or something like that. So they sacked him right at the end of December, and they've just picked up someone new, and they won on Saturday. I think 1-0. So good on them. We'll see how that goes. Big Bolin, yeah. Is it Jim Bolin, something like that? So we'll see how that all goes. I don't know. And they didn't call me. I know, right? Like, seriously, Livingston is a stop on the train to Edinburgh. Excellent. We'll have to go and check it out. Say hi to Nicky, my good personal friend, Nicky Devlin, of course. Yeah, we'll have to go and see them again. Could we be able to rename staff youth players? Well, that might be an interesting thing. So there's something to be said about not renaming the real players, with one exception here. McForty. This is our Norwegian with the name that I had a hard time pronouncing. I figured if anything, we'd give him a nickname and Scottish him up a little bit, so he's now Mick40, as opposed to his real name. I thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, that's Fjortoff or whatever. Mick40. See, we just show him how to be. We're including him in the Scottishness that is our squad. That's all that's going on over there, and that's going to be a heck of a lot easier for me to handle. But yeah, what we could do when it gets to youth intake periods, and those are all regenerated players. So none of those are players that are, or they're generated players. They're known as regens. None of them are real people in real life, and so they just have random made-up names. So that might be a good one for us to name people. I don't know when the youth intake period is for us. It's not for a while, but I think that's something we'll look at. McFooty. We have to rename one to Monty? Well, maybe. We have to rename one to Monty, name one after the champion. Well, we'll take a look at that once we get our regens. Anyway, today I'm hoping to do 2 matches. They're both cup games. So I did go and do another friendly, the friendly against Falkirk after the stream last week, as discussed. Or maybe I did both these? Yeah, I guess I did both these friendlies over here. But today we've got 2 real matches. Now, they are cup matches, group matches in the Premier Sports Cup, and they're both against fairly low-ranked teams. So we're definitely going in as the favorite. It could be a good one to get a little bit more warm up, and hopefully that'll go all right. Definitely in a week from now, next Saturday, next Saturday in the virtual world here, we're up against Kilmarnock, who are considered our rivals. We really would like to win against them if possible. It's going to be tough because it's going to be an away game. But yeah, East Kilbride today is going to be an away, and then Edinburgh City is going to be a home match. So they're happening pretty quick because this is on Saturday the 10th and Wednesday the 14th. So not a whole lot of time in between. I have done a bunch of work on various tweaks to the training schedule as well, mostly trying to add in a fair bit more training a little harder. I hired a data analyst as well, so we can do match previews and match reviews, which is going to go a long way towards helping our tactical familiarity, hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully we can pull it off. But yeah, East Kilbride, sorry. And hopefully we're not incredibly tired. I'm not sure. We've worked a little bit on some of our set pieces, lots of team bonding activity. If we look at our dynamics, our team cohesion is still considered to be very poor. Hopefully we can work on that. I mean, the club atmosphere is not too bad, but yeah, there's not a lot of friendship between the groups. At the end of the last stream, we did go and look at mentoring. I did then go and do a lot of reading on mentoring, watched a lot of videos that other people did about mentoring as well. There's still a couple of fuzzy areas in terms of how the social groups might interact with mentoring. It seems to imply that mentoring is a good way to pull people into the course social group. On the other hand, I think maybe if the mentor and mentees are in the same social group, then they might learn the skills faster. So there seems to be pros and cons. I think ideally it would be nice to have everyone in the core social group so that they're going to be a little bit more friendly, and we'll see. But one of the big things, we've got Jack Baird over here, who is an influential player as is, and he's got this resolute personality, which is quite good. So he's got a bunch of youngsters in his group here, and hopefully he can encourage them to become more resolute, which would be really good. The other thing going on is Joe Chalmers is going to hopefully be able to influence 3 other youngsters over here to maybe be a little bit more professional. Salkeld and McAdams are also in secondary social group A because they joined the team at about the same time. It would be great if we could pull them into the core social group as part of this as well. We'll see how it goes. Looks like Aiden McAdams actually isn't going to get much out of this. I'm wondering if it might be worth just dropping him so that we can focus on the others. That actually might work a little bit better. I think I will do that. I think I will drop McAdams on this. We got some gift subs! Oh, from New Roman Gamer. Thank you very much, New Roman. Cheers. Thank you. Also, Paul there says, a thing to note in training is that automatic training never adds map preparation. That actually helps you play better specifically for the next match. Only teamwork. And that is true. And that's a good point, and I should talk about that. Absolutely. See, I think I'm going to take McAdams out of this. Just because he wasn't going to get much out of it anyway. And then group 3 over here, the idea is mostly to have Mick 40 over here. Well, actually, what was the idea? Oh, and sorry, influence on group. Sorry, I was wrong over there. It's Sean McGinty, who's fairly determined, and hopefully influence that. McForty is 26. He's basically the same age, but it looks like it will influence him a little bit. Unfortunately, McGinty's not in a core social group, so maybe this training isn't even worth doing. But I think I'll do it anyway, because we might be able to push a little bit of the determined. Not that determined is that important, but it should be better than balanced. Because I think McGinty is actually, yeah, with the 16 determination, presumably he will be able to boost the determination of the other players. Yeah, we've got an 11 for Albinson here, and Mick 40 has also got an 11. So hopefully they can become more determined from Sean McGinty's tutoring. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Why Air United? It's because we love Air here. We've been visiting Air for like a decade now. Santa Monica did a semester of college there, and we fell in love with the town, and it's become a very important part of our life. We got whiskey and chocolate from Cool Man Nachos. Thank you very much, Cool Man. Time for football puns. Action speaks louder than your coach. He who fumbles must be humble. Did you hear about the center that wore hiking shoes? Rimshot. Our coach is kind of a big deal. Friends don't let friends auto-draft. Huh. I don't get all of those necessarily, but thank you very much, Cool Man. Much, 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 much appreciated. I know you had a big resub today as well, Cool Man, at 84 months. Thank you very much. 84 months from Cool Man Nacho. That is amazing. Also, June at 56 months. Finn McCool at 81 months. Bedinsis at 26. Silent Hunter with a 1-year Twitch anniversary. Bitter Old Guy at 37 months. Bodums at 59. Gradfian at 5 months. Red Skinner at 9 months. Twitch Baby. Fennel Goldenrod of Ecrement at 11 months. The Omega at 7 months there too. So thank you very much for that. Let's get footballing. Okay, so that was the training over here. The other thing is with the individual training. So what I did, man, I spent so much time last week on this. I took a real hard look at all the players, tried to get a really decent count of everyone in every position that we might have, figure out who might be able to even be cross-trained into something else, and so I've assigned individual training to everyone on our squad. We also, these two green ones, you can ignore them. These are people who are here on a trial. So they're just players that are just here for a week, mostly as a way for us to check their stats. Because I'm kind of looking for an extra person who would be a good person in the ball-winning defender, ball-winning midfielder slot. And I think they were possibilities over here. Florent Hoti is really, really good. Really good. Unfortunately, he'd be, like, impossible for us to hire. He's way too expensive. Maybe if he somehow becomes a free agent, it's going to be a possibility. I don't know. Patterson is a free, but didn't turn out to be that exceptional in terms of stats, so I don't know if we're going to be looking in there or anything like that. So you can ignore the green, but otherwise, you can see the plan here. So our strikers, Mackenzie and Salkeld, are being trained in the pressing forward role, and Moffat and Adeloy are being trained in the advanced forward role, although Moffat is, what, 36 years old? Yeah, so, I mean, there's not a whole lot of new training to be done there. He's a really good linchpin in the team, but I suppose overall the time might be limited for him. He might be retiring at some point. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye on his physical attributes in case he's decaying or anything. We'll take a look. On the left wing for the midfield left winger position is Patrick Redding over here, who we're training up. Patrick, I felt he's got the 4-star ability. Currently, he's more comfortable being the defensive left, but that's a really easy position to play. I think he's got a lot of potential for playing on the left wing over here. All the attributes that are being highlighted as important in that position are looking pretty good there. Aggression, anticipation are the only single digits. Oh, and decisions as well, I suppose. Well, I suppose there's a couple others, but overall, it's looking pretty good. I think we might be able to train him there. We're going to do a few weeks of training in this position, see how comfortable he gets, but I think it should be relatively okay. We actually don't have a lot of things for that left wing position. We do have James Maxwell currently on loan to us, and he's happy playing defensive left or midfield left, so we're going to get a lot of use out of him filling those positions. In the center, Aaron Muirhead is currently working on the ball-winning midfielder role. He's got some excellent aggression at a 17, just really good, and his tackling's already in a good position as well. I mean, he's 30, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of extra development, but that's definitely where we're going to be playing him, and we're going to be very happy with that. The other center midfielder roles, so again, ignore Hottie over here. So Andy Murdoch and Muirhead, I think, are basically our two center starters quite frequently. So Murdoch over here would also make for an excellent ball-winning midfielder. So there's some flexibility over there too. I think we're definitely going to want to keep him around because whether we're playing as a straight-up center midfielder or the ball-winning midfielder, we're going to be in a great position here. Chalmers is interesting because Joe Chalmers can play a lot of different positions, but I think we are going to want to really train him up for the sort of center midfielder kind of subset. I don't think he's as aggressive. Yeah, his aggression's a 7, so he's not going to make a very good ball-winning midfielder in any way whatsoever. But as a generic center midfielder, he should be relatively okay. So we'll see. Like, it is kind of weird because some of the stuff he's really good at, like, he is a really good free kick taker. He's also got great, like, he's not that tall, but he's got decent jumping reach. He's kind of shit at heading, though. So it's like, there's a few things that we could consider him for. We'll see. He does have fantastic stamina. How's his passing? Only a 9. That would be the big thing. If his passing get up higher, we might do something like switch him into like a playmaking kind of role as well. But for now, we're just going to play him as a generic central midfielder. It's going to be a lot easier to figure things out. Quick Google search, and that's about 8 distilleries, 50 miles around air. I mean, that's most of Scotland, though, right? On the right wing, things are interesting because there's actually a few possibilities. Arguably, up to 4 players currently in our squad could play the right midfield, the right wing over there, which is sort of too many. So it's like trying to find like other ways to balance it out. O'Connor and Hewitt. So Dare O'Connor, who we actually really enjoyed last week when we played, seems to perform pretty well. I mean, he'd be comfortable being an attacking midfielder, but we're not playing that comp. I did go look through a few different formations. Slightly more forward-loaded formation with like attacking midfielders on the wings and things to see if we can really get something. There's really our squad doesn't really support that sort of thing, unfortunately. Dare O'Connor would definitely be, or Dara O'Connor would definitely be able to do it, but he's also going to be good just playing on the wing over here. So that's what we're going to be using him for. It's him and Hewitt, Michael Hewitt over here. So, and he's already super comfortable over there, 20 years old, and hopefully a lot of potential. Great stamina and decent acceleration. The natural fitness of 18 is actually stupendous. Like, just really, really, really quite physically fit. The downside for him is currently he's not very good at crosses. Also first touch. He's not actually a good ball grabber. He's not someone great at being passed towards or even handling the ball overall. Although his dribbling's not bad. But defensively, you know, decent aggression. His marking at a 9 is not bad in this league currently, the tackling either. So defensively speaking, that's going to be good. So I think part of the thing we want to think about for a strategy, I think our right wing over here is really going to probably excel in a somewhat more defensive role. Well, it's hard to say because Dara O'Connor here, I mean, he can't. He doesn't have the double-digit tackling, which is too bad. Yeah, it's almost like, so Dara's going to be better as an aggressive right winger, and then Hewitt is better as a defensive right winger. So we actually might alter the tactic depending on who's playing in that role. I don't know how that works with training and whatnot, but it might be something like that. You consider playing someone as a Mazzala instead of a central midfield role? Well, no, mostly because I don't really know what that would mean. Modern interpretation of the Mazzala. A central player likes to drift wide and operate in half spaces. Essentially, a central/half winger likes to do his defending slightly further upfield, though he does generally have less defensive responsibility. So that makes me think, so if we assign Murdoch to a Mazzala, it would be more, he'd operate maybe a little bit more in this area? That's interesting. Or I could flip these two. Hold on, I kind of like this, because I was thinking the left wing might end up being a little bit more aggro, because Redding, I think, has got some good potential for that. He's got 13 crossing. What else? There was something else that I thought was pretty impressive. He's not quite as fast, admittedly, but he's got good crossing. And there was something else that I thought, oh, he might have a good vibe for it. So we could plan on sort of moving more aggressively at the wing, which might mean our ball-winning midfielder, maybe we want him on the left center middle. Flip these two, and then change the center midfielder to a Mazzala, so he's a little bit more active here, while this one stays a little bit more defensive, right? Oh, you can't have a winger set on defense? It's either attack or support. Interesting. But then we'd have the Mazzala operating there, with the winger staying a little further back. So we got kind of a zigzag pattern for the attacking moves. I don't know. On the other hand, Sakel theoretically might stay a little further behind Moffat, so it sort of maybe makes sense for these two to, like, so if Muirhead's sitting a little bit further back because he's defended, and then Sakel would want to sit further back and hang out in this sort of space over here. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, I want to talk about a couple others, but there's not really much going on. This cup game should be lower tier team, so we don't have to necessarily run all of our top players. I'm going to put in Moffat. He's our strongest striker right now. But as much as possible, a lot of the other positions are going to be filled with people who I think have good potential for the role. And that's what I used. I used the the squad depth, right? If you look over here, this is their, well, if I put it in the positive one, which we're going to be running, this is our current best. But then if you start looking at potential ability in the various roles, and that's sort of the sort of vibe I was looking at for a lot of these things. And so it might be a good one to get a little bit more practical experience on the newer players. So put in Moffat, then a bunch of the newer players in some of the wings, which might mean instead of playing Maxwell here, it might be really nice to run Finn Egerpont. Egerpont is our 18-year-old that was set to our under-18 squad that we brought up here. I think he's going to be an exceptional left winger. I might not start him, but I think he might be a priority for a sub. And Maxwell can play in either one of these positions on the left, so what might happen, depending on how it goes, I might, like halfway through, I might move Maxwell up to the wing here, and then just bring in Egerpont for our fullback. So we'll see. There is a defensive winger role. Like, I could, it's literally just called defensive winger. And I mean, you could run defensive winger as a support as opposed to a full defend as well. Right now, I'll leave it as a generic wing, and we'll see how it goes. Where's Maxwell on loan from? I don't remember. It's a great question. From the Rangers. So I think we're ready to go. I think we hired a fitness coach last time, and I also got the performance analysis so we can get a little bit of data over there. We do have one injury from training, Jordan Houston, who is going to be one of our Actually, he can play on the right wing, but I think we're going to use him a little bit more as the fullback. He's better at the fullback right now. I think he can be cross-trained as the right wing. He's currently injured, but not for very long, just for a few days. And that's okay. We're in fine shape. Okay, let's get it started. Tactical meeting. Changes the team. No, I'm not going to do any of this. I'll go ahead and accept these opposition instructions. That's going to be fine. We are recommended moving from positive to attack mentality. I'll just leave it on positive. We should be stronger here, so we should be overall planning on attacking and really dominating that way, but we'll see. But I'm going to avoid making too many changes because we don't have that much familiarity with our tactics right now, so I want to keep the tactics that we've been practicing. We have a cautious version and a more positive version of the tactic, so we are running the positive version, but we're going to limit it there without going tackle hard or anything. We're trying to avoid injuries. We should be okay. Reduce some defensive duties. That's actually not a terrible idea. Oh, that's if we were going attacking mentality. Yeah. So, no, we're going to be fine. We'll go to team selection. I've already selected the team. I'm pleased with this. Let's go. Yes, and some people are lacking match sharpness. That's just reality, but it's too early in the season. We do have some players who don't have the tactical familiarity with the formation. We know. We're trying to work on that with the training. But, you know, the other way to get familiar is just to play it. Again, early in the season, that's pretty typical. Go to match. Okay, so East Kilbride versus Ayr United. Used to be able to get on one of these startup screens how many yellow and red cards the referees were giving on average, and you could use that to adjust how aggressive you were. If someone didn't give away many cards, you could maybe tackle harder. If someone did give away a lot of cards, you may want to like hold off the tackle just to draw any penalties, but I don't know. All right. Our assistant manager seems to be pretty good with his recommendations. We're not going to have him talk because we're really good at it, but we'll mostly go ahead and listen to him. Let's try to like pump it up. Come on, we should be winning this one. Get out there and kick some ass. Okay, not a whole lot. I'll just tell all the various positions that I have faith in them. All right. I mean, everyone's still composed, which is good. What we're mostly worried about is anyone like sort of checking out because they might feel that it's not a very important match. So we'll see. It's on the match preview the day before the match. Thank you very much, Rob. All right, it's game day. This is an away. Oh, and it's raining too. I mean, I think we're mostly okay with that. We'll see. Again, maybe more airballs. These outfits are they make me think of like Jester's outfits. What the other team is using here? I don't know. Not hearing much in the way of audience. Oh, do I have the game muted? I do have the game muted. There we go. Let's say there are some people here. We are playing at their stadium and it's not very big, but we'll see. We are in the red kit today, or sorry, the blue kit. We're not in the stripy one. There you go. McAllister to O'Connor. O'Connor did really well in the friendlies. He seemed to be really good at running the ball up the side. He did lose control over it there, unfortunately, allowing Malcolm from the opposition to take it, send it back to the goalkeeper, who's sending it deep to Miller. Is it just me, or did it look like he grabbed that with his hands? I'm assuming it was a chest ball, but it looked like he grabbed it with his hands and then put it down. Salkel with an air ball to Moffat. There's too many players around Moffat, but he does send it out to our wing, Redding here, who does push it up. He's looking for an opening. There's no one to cross it to. He's going to try. He's going to have to. But yeah, oh, O'Connor! Oh my God! I mean, that was not a very good angle or direction. He was basically heading it blind, but he does send it to the goal, which is pretty impressive. We lose control. That's not a corner kick or anything like that, but almost like that cross was never going to be an easy one. There's Mick40, our Norwegian that we've renamed. Up to Maxwell. He's our loner. That's quite good. He sends it deep forward. Unfortunately, there's no one there to grab the ball. And again, I think those are fails in sort of like tactical familiarity and team cohesion and stuff like that. You know, being able to read what everyone else does. These guys are... Oh, I thought it was going to be a throw-in. It's amazing he got to it in time. Hey, Cornelius! Oh, McAllister with a little bit of a block. Not was much of a pass. Up to Moffat, who is in position this time. He's trying to run it up. He's going to get squeezed in, though, the 36-year-old. Sends it back to O'Connor. Oh, he's picked up a bit of a knock, apparently. Salkhead tries to boot it in. We are going to get a corner out of it, which at least is something. Yeah, how badly hurt is O'Connor? Potential knee injury. Like, sometimes they can walk it off. I don't remember if there's like a color for the difference in injuries between this is fine and might go away versus it's actually a big problem. Could sub them off immediately. It's really early. Yeah, rub some dirt on it. Knee injury, that's why you have two. They won't walk it off when it has that symbol. Thank you very much, Wardar. Do you know what symbol is which? So I could bring in Hewitt, which I guess would be the thing. I mean, Hewitt is one of our players who's got great potential for this position. He's not that skilled now, and unfortunately he doesn't have a lot of sharpness. I was hoping to bring him in for the last, like, 20 minutes of the match as a way to, oops, hold on. Let's cancel this for a sec. As a way to bring in some extra sharpness. Yeah, it does say he's hampered by it, so does that mean, like, he won't bounce back? It's football, not knee-ball. It's hampered by injury versus feels like he can shake it off. I'd change it. Okay. I don't think this text existed in the last time I was playing, so it is useful to know this. We could wait another few minutes. You know what? Let's, just in case it changes. So it's currently 13. Let's give it another few minutes just to see if the text by any chance can change, just for science. Reading with the corner does get headed away by Miller. I don't know if it was using our corner kick tactics that we developed last stream. And then get reset? I don't know. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Yeah, he still says he's hampered, so he's signaling for a change. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use Murdoch. I mean, so what we could do is we could move Murdoch from the center to the flank, or even Salkeld from the front back, and do a sub over there instead. I really do want to play Hewitt. I'm just worried, like, at least his condition is good, but his sharpness is so low. So, out of curiosity, if we were to just move Salkeld, we could bring Adeloy in. That wouldn't be bad. And alternatively, if we moved Murdoch, we don't really have a good... Well, Chalmers would be okay. I feel like that might be better. I think I'm going to move Murdoch to the flank. And then bring in Chalmers, who's sharper and a little bit more skilled as is. I would still like to bring in Ekrapont and Hewitt later, just so that they can develop a little bit. You know, they're in a learning position, and that'll be good. But I think this is going to be the way to go here. I think I like this. All right. So Chalmers to the flank. Let's go. All right, there's Maxwell. Pass it to McForty. Up to Murdoch. Reading on the flank. Oh, he's got a little bit of a window to move. Excellent. Pushes it up the thing. Our wide play here is going really well. And our left flank... Oh, my God! Beautiful! Our left winger here is set to attack, so he's going to go much deeper before setting up the cross, which worked out wonderfully there. Moffat again, is our real seasoned... Yeah, we'll still make the change. Our real seasoned striker. Again, he's 36, but quite good. His skill, his technical skill, and his tactical ability is certainly covering for any the potential physical slowdown that might be happening. And honestly, I think his physical stats are still pretty good. Moffat moves it through the window to Salkeld, but Salkeld does not have enough speed. What? Let me take a quick look over here. What are Salkeld's physical stats there? Because that was a really good opportunity. His pace is only 12. His acceleration is only 11. Yeah, he's not speedy enough to make it through there, at least not yet. Maybe something will improve, but okay. Hold it, Miguel sends it deep forward to Moffat, who gets tripped up. A penalty is called. But did the ball go in after? I guess it was after the play, so it doesn't count. We got a penalty kick. Yeah, that was definitely a trip up. Muirhead takes it, sends it directly into the goalkeeper. I tweak the, what's the set piece situation over here? Set piece takers. You not set the penalties? There's corners, free kicks. Oh. And throw-ins. I mean, a penalty is sort of a free kick from the box, but... Oh, penalties is its own screen. There we go. There we go. Well, Muirhead is considered to be our best penalty taker. Well composed and a 20 skill there. With Moffat coming in second. And it was Muirhead who took it just now, I think, right? Alright. Sure. Penalties need to be taken by the one it was inflicted on mostly. But wasn't Moffat the one... I thought Moffat was the one who got tripped up. That's why I was confused. So I was both expecting Moffat to be one of our best penalty takers, and I thought he'd been the one tripped up, but clearly not. There's too many M's! Wow. Okay, I gotta watch that again. Where's the timeline that you would just click on? I guess I have to wait for the next highlight? I mean, I have replays turned off. There used to be a timeline bar with the events, and you would see them, and you would click on them. Is there an option to return that on? There's not that. I don't know. I mean, I hardly ever use that timeline. There must be a way to go back to, like, the events. What if I click on this? That's it? Okay, Miller sends it back to Stevenson. There's tons of dudes, but there's no tackle. He just sets it up, so no one's on Miller. That's what's going on here. There you go. Let's try this again. Let's keep an eye on Miller here. Moves in here. This is kind of a fail, but that's probably McForty. Yeah, McForty kind of likes Miller by. It's not offside though, because McGinty moved forward. If McGinty had held back a little bit, we might have been able to get a bit of an offside trap. I don't know. As the play doesn't return to the live, it just keeps it going forward. I don't know. All right, McForty, McGinty, and I think a lot of it is tactical familiarity and lack of team cohesion. You know, a little bit of lack of coordination. It's like, you must have it, right? No, I thought you had him. No, you had him. Oh God, no one's got him. Moffat carrying us here. Nice shot and goal. Ooh, he doesn't hold on to it. Goalkeeper with the little butterfingers giving us a corner kick. Hello. Joe Chalmers taking the corner, headed. Oh, McGinty goes for the header, and that is the strategy we're trying to use. A lot of that near post kind of stuff. You get a throw in close by. Murdoch corners it. Goalkeeper does knock it away. McAllister is going to restart the action, keep up the pressure. He's taking his time over there. Gets to Maxwell. Joe Chalmers. Joe Chalmers, did we not put him on the right? Oh no, we moved him to the middle. Renning gets to Moffat, who shoots from far away. Nice little, like, kind of a 1-2 hit there, but it was a little far away and not necessarily delivered with the power to defeat the goalkeeper from that far out. Coming up on half time now. Who's on first situation? Timeline bar in the upper left. Well, I mean, I can click on the time, which is what I just did, and we can go to the things. Frick's sake, what is going on? Oh, we're going to do some yelling. We're doing some yelling here. What the hell? Not angry, just disappointed. Throw his water bottle. I don't know. We're going to point finger aggressively. I'm disappointed. And we are. There you go. Seem motivated. Good. Get your ass in gear here. We should be crushing this one. Come on. All right, we're going to start with possession this time. Saka sends it there. Oh, McForty, why are you yellow? Did you get yellow carded? Are you injured? You have a yellow card. Where did that happen? Oh, just in the extra minute here. As I was talking about something else. God damn it. We're going to keep McForty in here. We don't have a huge depth in center defenders. Malcolm on the other side. Okay. All right. Now, we have moved forward a bit because we've already done a sub as well. Is anyone looking, like, particularly tired? We have 2 yellows. Oh, my God. Let's bring in Baird. For McForty. I don't like it when your defenders have a yellow card and then feel like they might not be able to go for a tackle. I gotta save our third and final sub until later. Of course, they get yellow cards, teach them to tackle Canadian football. Isn't that how it works? You just body check them, right? Cannon goes long. McGinty keeps it up to pressure. Salkel grabs it there, stabilizing. Muirhead to the flank with McAllister. Moves it up to Murdoch, who replaced our right winger who got injured. McAllister off to Salkel, but we're kind of pinned in over here. Yeah, we're going to have to center it up, I think. They've got us pinned right up against the foul line here. I don't know if that's the right word. Oh, Murdoch, he does move it forward. Cross it to Moffat, who gets the head on. And it's tied up now, finally. Now, It is possible we'll do better in the second half than the first, simply because lower tier teams will often burn out faster and may not also have the depth of substitution. And so sometimes you're suggesting that I sub out Sockheld here. He has been running around like crazy and he's definitely tired. Yeah, let's, you know what? I'll bring in Afo. Fine. And honestly, maybe we can use some fresh legs up front to finish scaring. Yeah, Moffat's carrying the team. Oh, please don't retire anytime soon. We really need you to stick it out while we develop some other skills here. Head sends it way back to McAllister. McAllister looking for an opening, but he's just seeing a wall of red. Murdoch looking for another big cross. Can he find some? Oh, Afo! I saw the netting move there. I don't exactly know what happened. Oh, Afo must have hit the side of the net, but no, it was still in play. It wasn't a goal kick or a corner or anything. I don't know. I'm really confused. Yeah, we can yell from the sideline. That's true. Not instructions, but shouts. Yeah, I'm going to demand more from the whole team. Come on! We need to get our 3 points here. Right, 3 points for a win. 1 each for a draw. Murdoch, Muirhead. Might depend on the competition. Afo, back to Muirhead. Then McGinty. Looking for a way to move it up. We're going through the center this time. Sends it straight up the middle. Afo keeps his head on. Unfortunately, can't get it to Moffat. Wasn't able to head it with the precision needed. Muirhead, there you go, with a nice tackle there, taking the ball away. Gets up to Murdoch on the side, who might not be able to run it up. Nope, back to Muirhead. McAllister, so many M's on our team. Muirhead gets it to Afo. I was going to say Afo looks nice and open. To Chalmers. Chalmers getting a little surrounded. Gets it up to Afo, who stabilizes it with its chest, but then hits the post. Oh my god, we are going to have control over there. It's going to be, I guess, a throw-in because where they did it, but I guess it didn't lead to anything. Jesus. Always 3 for a win. All right. Down to the last few minutes here. I've got no subs to do. Well, we're not going to YOLO it because I don't want to get a loss, but come on, guys. You can do it. Just one more push. One more push. 4 minutes of extra time. 2 minutes left. I don't like it. It's in my end. This is not good. I don't want to highlight in my end right now. More Owens. Come on, get the ball away from them. Get it away from them. I'm so tense. Owens looking for the cross. Can't get it. Our defenders are right up there. Harassing. Take the ball away. Come on. How much time we got? We got about a minute left. Okay, they're sending it deep. They still have possession. Miller sends it out to Wild. Sends it to Finley. No. Come on. All right. It's time to throw the water bottle. Wow. I mean, there's still some play, but I'm sure we're best to be able to whistle. Especially there we go with the turnaround. Now, is there going to be one more? One more push? Afo? Muirhead? No, you got to boot it in there. We got no time. That's probably it. Or not. Keep expecting the whistle. There it is. I'm doing an excellent job role-playing the Scottish. Well, there'd be a few more harsh vocabulary choices. Hey, Rob, thank you very much for the bits. Better throw water than whiskey. Oh, man. I'm not really happy. Yo, no. Throw a water bottle. Come on! We should have won that match! All right. It did motivate everyone. Charlie Albinson getting a bit anxious. He's our backup goalkeeper, I think. Jack Baird has been demotivated as well. Honestly, Baird, you actually didn't do too bad. But no, we're gonna commit to it. We'll see if this gets reported in the press. 3 shots on target, 3 goals for them. We actually have a really good goalkeeper too. The problem is the shots they had, like the defense was really, really weak in those situations. That is incredibly disappointing. Holy crap. And Dare O'Connor has gotten injured. Okay, bruised knee, just out for a day or two. That's good. That's all it is. We're gonna have a press conference. Kick this off. The first question from Paul Grant. You have anything to say about the amount of stoppage time added, costing your team a result in the process? No. What? No, the team was fine. We're not gonna... Yeah, I didn't get a good feeling how much time there should have been, but it seemed right, and we were sloppy at the end. Because it is true, because they scored in extra time in both halves, right? Stephen Old scored 2 minutes in extra time, and Elliott scored 4 minutes in extra time. But no, we were sloppy. That's all there is to say about that. You're concerned about how your players might react to such a late defeat. I think we'll be fine. I was pleased with that performance. Never nice to lose, especially when we deserved more, but I think we'll be fine. I was gutted, but to be honest, didn't deserve to get anything out. No, I'll go with this one. It's never nice to lose like that, especially when you deserve more. I think we'll be fine. How damaging was it for your team to concede on the brink of halftime like that? Disappointing. We felt we had the edge in the first half. Yeah. Not the start you must have had in mind. How disappointed are you with today's results? I'm very disappointed. It's upsetting, and the players are really feeling it too. Michael Moffat's goal was a bit special, wasn't it? Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. It was beautiful. I mean, what a man. All right. So a little salty. Moffat shines even as Air failed to win. And the thing is, we've got a match in just another 3 days at this point. So today is match review and recovery, and probably a little bit more cursing. We'll probably calm down a little bit. We'll see. So that was East Kilbride. And then, yeah, so that was a Saturday match. So we got Sunday for basically recovery, a little bit of a standard practice on Monday, and Tuesday is sort of match prep over here. We'll do the match preview. And you know what? Match preparation defensive shape, I think... Well, here's the thing. It should be another dominant team. We should be dominating against Edinburgh City in theory. But that was the same thing last... They're in League 2. Not even League 1. League 2. They're 2 leagues below us. We should be crushing them. I am tempted to do defensive shape preparation so that we're better at defensive positioning and marking. And maybe that's all it is. You know what? I mean, that was the flaw. We're going to keep that practice in there because that's clearly what we needed. Yeah, and who just beat us was also a lower tier team. Yeah, no, it was very upsetting. Very upsetting. You may have... I don't know. It was a little subtle, but I was a little bit disappointed by the results. All right, correct. Oh, do we want to modify the pitch dimensions? Well, one thing to be said is if we were running on a smaller pitch, it would mean a little bit less overall movement and a lot easier to defend. And again, overall, in the actual league play, we are one of the lower ranked teams in our current league. So having a little bit of a tighter thing that's a little harder, that allows us to compress a bit more. Yeah, shorter and wider. Deserve your Oscar for hiding true feelings like that, right? Exactly. So we should just go minimum allowed? Because I think that might be good for us. Just going to wait for chat to catch up here and let me know, but I think so. Tyson says shorter and wider. Or shorter and wider, you're saying? Can we tune it? I mean, you can ask for maximum, minimum, or current. I don't know if I can ask for a specific amount. You know? In either direction. Shorter and wider. So why would I want to do shorter and wider? What's the logic? You must be able to tune it somewhere else, just maybe not in this UI. Okay, well, given the options, we'll go minimum in every direction for now. Done. And maybe we'll find a way to specifically tune it. All right. Season sales tickets. Danny Summer transfer blocked. Oh, but I was going to do a replacement of the Cheap Scout, but oh well, okay, that's fine. Oh no, that's right. I'd made offers to 2 different people for Cheap Scout, and then I ended up, because I was like, I changed my mind about someone, and so I hired one, and then the other one I didn't care about. So no, that's totally okay. All right, scouting report over here. I mean, they don't have a lot of vision or flair, but I mean, their strengths theoretically are marking and anticipation. I didn't mean to necessarily advance here. Use suggested training. Is this what it's suggesting? Is this my vision? My weaknesses? Or theirs? This is interesting. It says use suggested training. Let's go full scout report. Oh. If you know about how Stoke City used to famously play 10 years ago, they played on a small pitch as possible. Well, I don't know anything like that, but... If you could bring the advertising boards right up to the touchline, too. Alright, preseason report. Abroth. Oh, I think this might be the first team we're going to play against in the actual league. Weekly staff meeting. Oh, right, the captain thing. Okay, let's attend this meeting one more time. We might slow this down. So yeah, they suggested that Muirhead be made, but we should have a chat with McGinty. So, okay. Personality's balanced. Fairly determined. I don't know, I kind of like McGinty as the, as our captain. And as a result, not... Oh, he's not part of any social group. Can we check the dynamics from this screen for him? Does it talk about what social group he's in on any one of these screens? We can check here. Yeah, so McGinty's not in a social group. And you're suggesting we put Aaron Muirhead in as captain. 14 teamwork. Balanced personality. Muirhead is in the core social group, and he's currently the assistant. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So what I should do as McGinty is I should just warn him. I'm going to warn him that I'm going to remove the captaincy. Want to make you aware I'm going to rename a new captain as I think we have more suitable candidates. Yeah. Probably right. I won't pretend I'm not disappointed, but I got very strong characters in the dressing room now. Thanks, bossy, at training. Okay, good. Good, because if you just yoink the captainhood away, then it can lead to issues. So now we can go ahead and make Muirhead captain. Recommend individual free kick training for these guys. Sure. Improve, encourage, start counterattacks. Okay, so they want to encourage want these guys to train for a particular skill. So start counterattacks, long throws, get forward. You know, sure. Muirhead should be taking free kicks. He's not great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Schedule after meeting. Sure, maybe. Suggesting we have Affo work on his weak foot. That seems like a good idea. And Finn Egrapont would improve to develop his weaker foot as well. I mean, always better to have all your other feet. It can overload a lot of the training, but we'll see. Okay, some people are cranky about training. I believe the general character Patrick Redding's mentoring unit has a positive effect on him lately. Nice. Okay, it doesn't say necessarily how, but that's good. He's still in the other players group, personality balanced. Oh no, sorry, he's in the core social group. Yeah, okay. Good. Alright. Suggestion for coaching, I'm just gonna skip. Skip. Licenses. If we put them on one of these, I don't know if it costs us money. I don't know if them being away is going to be a problem. Yeah, reduces staff available for coaching. I'm not gonna do any of those classes right now. No end meeting. All right, good enough. He's already in there. I don't know. It's fine. How's the team going? Well, we lost our first real match of the season against a team that rated much, much below us. So that was good. Water bottles were thrown. We're the favorites. Naismith on our appointment. Wednesday's match sees up against Air's newly appointed manager. Ahead of the match, how do you feel about your chances? Don't really know what to expect. All right. So no drama llama. I don't think we can supply any of our staff or our players to the under 18s because we don't actually have that much depth. If we knew for sure one of them was going to be playing, but I think every single one of our players is a substitute right now. I don't think we have any extras, so I'm not going to assign anyone because they need to keep up their strength for the actual matches. Injury update. So Houston's got those blisters. That was from earlier. He's mostly better. O'Dare, condition excellent. Recently returned from injury. One of the things we can do with O'Dare or any player when they return from injury, there is a special, I guess it's additional focus. General rehab. Okay, it's grayed out, so he doesn't need any of those. But those injury rehab and general rehab can be really good for people who return from injury, but this wasn't a... I don't think he was out long enough for that to matter. All right. Let's have another press conference for the new match. Oh, 10 conference. Edinburgh City's Gary Naismith spoke with the excitement of the prospect of facing off against a club with the stature of your team in reaction to the Premier Sports Club draw. Looking forward to the clash. Entertaining special, nice change of pace. You know what? Let's just be positive. You know, we're going to go into this with a great attitude. Does this match take on a greater importance after your defeat in the group opener? Yeah, absolutely. I think we'd be in a very tricky position if we don't come away with a positive result. Absolutely. A lot of pressure here. You expecting Jordan Houston to return against Edinburgh City? No, I think we're going to rest him. We're going to rest him this match. Because we've got another match in like 4 days, too. I don't want to rush him too quickly. How will you handle his return to the team after injury? I mean, he's literally only missing 1 game, you guys. Yeah, we'll take it game by game. As long as he's ready, no reason to think he won't be involved. All right. Press, man. The press. Ugh. Press are vicious as usual. Yeah, seems that way. Max is missing 1 game at the end of his career or something, right? Exactly. He had a bruised knee. Give him a day. Oh, the Broad Rangers are making an offer for Patterson. Oh, it's a free transfer on this guy. Is Patterson one of our under 18s, or is this... Oh, no, this is someone we just had a trial. And yeah, it's fine. We're not interested in this guy. We're not going to grab him. Approach the sign. No, that's fine. Fitness tests. Capable. Well, I think O'Connor... Wait, no, Houston is the one with the blisters. He missed last game. Maybe he will be back today. All right. Accept the opposition instructions. We'll just stay on positive. So I'm wondering if we should use tighter marking. Okay, no, let's not make a change yet. Again, I don't want to, like, screw them up. Fitness test not required. Remains some way short of full fitness. Well, I don't think we'll start O'Connor. The problem is it's both are right-wing people here. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's say, shouldn't Bradley be in this list? Waiting for the youth team. Shit, maybe we will have to be playing them. Well, no, maybe what we'll do is we'll just start Murdoch on the right. Same as what we did with the sort of substitution last time. And we'll start Chalmers over here. Yeah. And then what I think I'm going to do is on the left middle, I'll put James Maxwell there. And then for our left fullback, we'll start Finn. These are not our most hardcore of all setups necessarily. Although Maxwell's very good, and maybe he'll create even more scoring opportunities being up here. And we still have Moffat in. but I do want Ekrapont to get a little bit of gameplay experience. The music being on is fine. It's not too loud, is it? It is. It should all be stream safe and YouTube safe music, according to the settings. So it hasn't caused me a problem so far. Pretzel Rock has seemed to do very well. Also, shout out to, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but someone did contribute at some point to get the actual Pretzel Rock subscription, which is great. Music is fine. Okay, good. Yeah, I just wanted a little bit of background tunage. Okay, so O'Connor is fit, but, you know, might not be perfect. And Houston, it is still reporting as injured. So yeah, he's not going to be in the substitute as all. O'Connor will be available as a sub, and we may end up using him, but we're not going to start him. That's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll have to put Bradley in at some point just to get him a little bit of sharpness. And some of these others as well. Ideally, I'd like to cycle these guys in to give them some sharpness. Like Hewitt, McKenzie, and Bradley. Bradley's quite good. But I'm going to de-emphasize him just because he is on loan. And he's not like a star. It's not like Maxwell, who's on loan, but like insane. All right, I think I'm good with this. I believe I am still using audio ducking. All right. So O'Connor and Redding aren't going to be starting this time, but Ekrapont and Chalmers are. I'm fine with that. He's dribbling. A lot of people still lack tactical familiarity, but I think that was 11 last time, is now down to 8. As more people play, and we all practice a little bit. Okay. McGinty starting? What? No, McGinty's really good. What the hell? What's with that comment? All right. Listen. Last time I did, like, fist pumping. I'm just, no gestures, but we're favorites for a reason. We gotta win. Defenders, listen. I'm expecting to see solid defensive work this time, as opposed to last time, which is a little bit, All right, you guys can make the difference. You're motivated. Same thing here. All right. Whew. Okay, we are going to be in our white and black stripes, because it is our home game, so we're in our home colors. That's one of the other things, too. Last time it was an away game, sure. I still think we should have been quite a bit more dominant. Hopefully this one will be easier. I think the last one was League 1, this is League 2, so theoretically it's a worse team, and we're at home. Although that is such a lack of coordination. Maxwell almost completely loses the ball and gives the possession away, but he holds onto it here and does generate a corner for us with that semi-cross attempt. I don't know how serious that was as a prop attempt versus generating a corner. Does get headed away. Ooh! And we don't regain possession. Ferguson is pushed to the line. Pushed to the limit. Oh, Moffat with a beautiful steal from Hamilton. Not a really good angle anymore for the Scoot. Can he center it up? He gets tripped. No foul. Yeah, all right. Oh, but we retain possession. Murdoch from a million miles away. A little high up, but, you know, you got to try those sometimes. We're dominant. You're right. There's the shots on goal and everything. We were dominant last time. That's true. We just kind of got unlucky with the actual result. And that's it. Maybe it was unfair that he yelled at people. Well, Tasaka, I thought that the pass wouldn't have completed. The defender completely failed to stop it there. I think it may have gone through his legs. Maxwell running it wide along the line, looking for the cross. Does cross it up nicely, but it heads away by Hamilton. Muirhead keeps it in play. Murdoch again tries to shoot from outside the box. Murdoch probably looking for a nice cross here. Does center it up. Gets deflected away. Is that going to be... I think it's going to be for us. I think it's going to be a throw-in on our part over here. So we're going to keep possession so far. Okay. We got 2 shots. Nothing on target yet, though. Feels only bird emote. What do we want a bird emote for? What's the bird? But yeah, we should probably get some sort of foot soccer ball emote. I mean, it could be an actual, like, soccer ball, a football. It could be a foot. It could be an Air United logo, although that might technically be against Twitch protocols. Birds are great, but also ducking. Oh, right. Birds are great. It's too bad they're not real. Oh, my God! Who's that? That's Murdoch. Just gives the ball away completely with some failed dribbling. Very disappointing. Indy sends it up to Chalmers, who does get it to Maxwell. Oh, hits the top bar. Is it referred to as a crossbar in foot soccer ball? That's what we'd call it in hockey. Oh, my God. Free kick from tapping. Oh, just bashed it in someone's head. Ooh, tapping's at a nice angle there, but he hoofs it way too high up. Okay, crossbar. Okay. Getting shots on goal, but they're up too far. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of maybe work the ball in the box. Again, I'm a little bit leery about confusing the team with too many extra instructions. They don't have that much familiarity with what's going on right now. They don't necessarily have the mental stats to adapt to tactical changes. But I don't know, maybe. Maybe we'll try again in the second half. Yeah, maybe this team should just practice it. Again, we're being asked to work ball in the box. We might just. The thing is, we should take a look at our long shot stats on our players. And if no one's got much in the way of long shot stats, we just might make work ball in the box part of our actual overall strategy. Look out, Murdoch! Oh, goes wide. Oh, that was such an opportunity. Murdoch. He didn't have a lot of time there. He had to act really quick. I always wondered that the player was playing crossbar challenge instead of just scoring. I've played a lot of work ball in the box before. Sometimes it can lead to very few shots on. So we're leading 11-4 in shots on, or shots. They're the only ones that shot on target. So, okay, what is the XG? So I thought someone was making... Of course, the second I pause it to look at a stat, we go into halftime. I thought someone was just using emote. What is the lowercase x, uppercase G? I don't remember seeing that value before in this game. Is expected goals. Oh! So that's what you're saying last time. Our expected goals were much higher than theirs. So I see. Yeah, our shooting hasn't been good enough. I'm not going to gesture. I'm going to try to stay calm for now. There we go. Everyone's... All right, seeming motivated. Good. Good, good, good. How do we get those stats up here? Of course, there's no tooltip. The expected goals. That is interesting. So I wonder what it would have been last time. I wonder if I can still review those stats. New Age Analytics. Rates your scoring chance. XG per shot. Much better measure. Okay. Oh, you could get an XG per shot. So this is overall expected goal, and then you can also get expected goal per shot. Interesting, interesting. Which shows you how good your shots are. Because this will go up as you take more shots, period, even if they're not quality shots. I wonder if I can show that as well. Alright, they've got a yellow card. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, and the Moffat's got a yellow card. Okay. I was going to say, let's take a look at some substitutions here. We could consider Moffat. I don't think your strikers are as likely to draw as many yellow cards. So I'm not sure how much that's going to affect his play. I would really like to bring in the people who could use a bit of sharpness, if at all possible. Mark McKenzie over here is one of our striker. Specifically, he is being trained in the pressing forward, but he can play in both roles perfectly fine. Maybe I do sub out Moffat. You know, he hasn't been playing as well. He's got the yellow already. I mean, he's our best player. And really, pressing forward, we could sub out Sockeld, because that, again, is specifically what McKenzie is training for. I really don't like the idea of pulling up Moffat, because he is our best player. But with the yellow, I don't know. Shows at halftime for full graph. Oh, okay. All right, next time then. I mean, no one's exhausted. Who's got the lowest rating? Well, actually, Moffat has the lowest rating currently. All right. Let's bring in McKenzie. Okay, not yet. Let's wait until like 65 minutes, and then we'll bring in McKenzie for Moffat. You know, also, we're going to try to work the ball in the box. Look at this. Their expected goals, we're equal now. I got to make some sort of change. Another yellow up front? Apprehensive. Okay, well, hold on. First of all, McKenzie is actually training for the position that Sockeld's in right now, the pressing forward. Let's say sub both forwards. Both strikers. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Strikers generally take fewer yellow and reds because they spend less time defending. And yet, what is happening here? Listen. Make the difference. Come on, Mark. Yeah, pressing forward's more of a harasser, exactly. So that's why I subbed there first. I'm like, if anyone might get the yellow, it might be the pressing forward. So, Sockeld. Oh, up to Maxwell. Maxwell! He's the player on loan who doesn't take the shot. Sends it back to Ekrapon. All right, Chalmers to Muirhead. Muirhead. I was going to say, Muirhead with another long bomb, and this time it works, though. 30 yards out. Didn't we just put... Tactical change. You know what? Never mind. Don't work the ball into box. Totally unnecessary. What was I thinking? That's crazy. Just keep bombing it from a million miles away. All right, let's do another substitution. Oh, wait. The substitution was this one, or the tactical change was that. I'm still going to sub both strikers. Let's bring in Afo as well. Having good game. That's good. So we got one more sub. We'll probably use it. But yeah, let's sub out both strikers here. Give them a little bit more go. Players actively doing the opposite of what you asked for. Oh, wow. All right, so no other highlights. We'll do another last minute change. We're just gonna bring in Hewitt on the right here. Just hopefully it'll give him a little bit of sharpness, because he is someone that I have great expectations for long term. Joe Chalmers with the free kick. Nice curl! Actually does hit the crossbar. Curled in wickedly. Wow. 4 minutes out of time. No highlight. Okay, this is probably okay. Yeah, it's basically 4 minutes. Oh no! I was gonna say it's us with possession. No! Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Oh, scoops it up. Oh my god! That was not what we wanted to see at all. The XG match story over here. Wow, yeah, and they like brought it up to the end, the expected goals. Jeebus. Actually, they were ahead unexpected for a while. Oh my god, we gotta do so much here. Stop the match. Stop the count! I mean... Listen, win or not, the performance is unacceptable. I mean, kinda, sorta. Yeah, don't let yourself get complacent to the next match. Like, you can celebrate this, but don't think that you're like king shit. That was actually kind of embarrassing against such a low-tier team. Sakelt seems demotivated. Listen, oops. How do I talk to you? Individual. Ah, there. 0.8. How do I power you up? What do you need? Seems anxious, felt nervous. Listen, I thought you did well today. You just need a little break at the end. Okay, well, he's still nervous, but maybe a little bit better? I don't know. At the first match, Kilbride had illegal parts. Your head shines, there wins. Yeah. Achievement. We just got a couple achievements. Clean sheet. Okay. And what was the other one? I just went by here. Hold on. Clean sheet and first victory. There you go. Boy. Yeah, well, I nearly sheet myself at the end there. Air aren't as good as they think. I mean, first of all, you're not wrong. But also, wow, and that is some shit talk from a League 2 team there, buddy. Press conference. Well, all right. I mean, we got the win. Successful put one over Gary Naismith, despite not having been the job long, generally lacking experience. Does that feel good? These early victories are hugely important as we work towards that. Sure. How much did you enjoy Muirhead's performance? Oh, man! It was good team performance. Well, no. It was mostly him. Okay. Air under 18s win as well. I mean, we only have like a couple of real players on our under 18s, but sure, Muirhead shines. I'm not gonna praise him. 8.3. Never praise their performance. I mean, maybe if they have over a 9 or nearly a 10 rating or something, but like you praise them and then they're just like, no man, I was shit. What the fuck? How dare you even consider complimenting me? Like, oh, I'm sorry. Looks like we're gonna get at least a third game in here though. That's nice. Yeah, Guacamozzi. Giacomozzi praises Muirhead show. I mean, yeah, publicly, sure. Questions? Oh. Yeah. So Gary Naismith is, he's stirring the pot here. And do we want to respond? Chat's going to want me to respond. Should we respond? Give him shit. Next match versus your... Alright, let's respond to this. So yeah, he said, I don't think Air is as good as people make them out to be. Would like to respond. Don't feel a need to address his comments. We were given a tough match. It shouldn't have been a tough match. I think too much being made of this. Gary's entitled to say whatever he wants, but for my part, I want to say how much his team impressed me. Yeah, we'll say that. We'll just be bigger. All right. We'll just be the bigger person. Yeah, brushes off. Okay, so this one, though, we're up against Kilmarnock. So this is someone in our league, is our rival, and it's an away game. This one's going to be quite a bit trickier. We are going to run the more cautious approach over here. That's a for sure. FYI, any changes making the pre-match tactical meeting or pre-match tactical page can be permanent or for the next match only. Okay, thank you. Yeah, post-match analysis. So key findings. Completed a large number of passes, that's good. Stronger momentum. Just about as good. They completed a large number. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was a weakness pointed out to us. Secured none of our 4 shot attempts from inside the penalty area. So, but this is partially because, well, we did take a lot of shots from outside, but yeah, we didn't, none of them inside the penalty area went in. Is there a particular something we should be looking at in preparation for the next match? This is delivery of set pieces over here, which honestly, I think is something that's definitely worth working on anyway. I think that's going to be okay. Muirhead not doing much in the way of training here. Can I, That's interesting. There's not like a specific your training is shit interaction I can use? There used to be. It's just criticize conduct? Maybe if it's persistently low, then I'll be able to use it? Huh. You can criticize training after 1 month in game. Okay, just hasn't been enough time. I mean, that's fair. You know, in 1 week of poor training doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'm actually fine with a lot of cycling that's being indicated here. Well, we'll see. What's interesting that he's suggesting putting Moffat in the pressing forward and Afolabi up front. Stevenson warned Air about Robinson. Robinson is the scary player. Okay. Well, let's do a pre-match press conference here. You think you can handle pressure and expectation that come with the territory and playing Kilmarnock? It's to be expected before a game like this. It's a massive fixture. Fans in particular really want you to win these matches. How much harder does that make your job? I personally relish these encounters. You're in a wrong job if you can't get yourself fired up for matches as big as this. We're hoping to give the fans the bragging rights on Saturday. Do you think Tommy Wright is handling the pressure around this match as well? You seem to be. Is that the opposition? Oh, that's the opposition manager. You know what? I don't care what he's doing. I'm focused on my own work. What matters more, win against local rivals Kilmarnock or win against someone else? I don't think that anything that matches the intensity of a match like that. I always want to win these matches. Some teams, it's all that matters. Equally important for our fans. No, I mean, it's clearly more important that we, like, crush Kilmarnock. Oh my god, so many questions! Anticipate positive reaction from your players to the likely fervent atmosphere created by fixtures like this one. Don't worry about that. We got strong characters in the team. Sure. I'm hoping we don't have too many that are like bad at big matches, because that's actually a very big and important thing. Well, I'm going to start Afolabi or McKenzie. You see, that's the problem. Afolabi is our other really good one. You know, we could try it. Put Afolabi over here and have him supported by Moffat. Give him a bit of a start and experience, because I think Afolabi is going to be one of our good long-term players. I mean, he's young, lots of potential. It's an important match, but hopefully he can take that. Is anyone tired? Oh, we've got a few people who are actually a little bit tired. Okay, let's get Redding back in here, because you're feeling okay. Let's get O'Dare back in over here. I'm just looking at condition. Alloy's pretty good, but both of our strikers are currently okay. Baird, who I am cross-training as a left defender, but he can also play center very comfortably. Agripont's feeling okay. We'll replace McGinty. Do I want to start Hewitt? I mean, that is a way to get the sharpness up. Fortunately, we don't have a good replacement for McForty, as tired as he is. Oh, okay, we can put Houston in. That's good. He's got full energy. McForty might just have to start as is. Murdoch, Moffat, O'Dare. Yeah. Unfortunately, the center midfielder choice isn't deep enough here. I don't like them going in slightly tired. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I got confused there. It's not. It's Adeloy. Different A. Adeloys are long-term striker potential over here. I thought. I guess he doesn't have that much potential ability. Huh. Never mind. Yeah, Afolabi's on loan from Celtic. Well, we'll go with this anyway and see how this does. So, at some point we'll have to decide if we're working the ball into the box or not. I think with play for set pieces, I think it might try a little bit more shots from afar. Not so much to score, but to be deflected out for a corner, which is actually kind of okay. I feel its quill showing is Canadian, which I enjoy. Which part? Oh, it's because I'm saying soccer ball? Maybe. General players don't improve much beyond 24-25, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go with this. How are things going? Well, Essentia, we lost one and we won one when we really wanted to win both. Those were our two easy matches, and we only barely won the one we won. And now we're up against our rivals, Kilmarnock. An away game. Oh, it's going to be rough. Already competent in new position. Still improve over time. Houston should be giving match experience. We're hoping to do that. Yeah. Okay. Report on Reading. Should be doing more strength training. All right. Well, let's switch your additional focus over to strength. Ekrapont. Think you should also be doing strength training? Sure. We'll do that. Right, air fixture, just another game. Wow, Reading really not doing well in training. It might be though. This they might be doing like half intensity training because of all the matches, and that might be taking into account that number. So the numbers might be extra low because of injuries and half intensity. So yeah, Brower snapped up Patterson. That's okay. Oh, we have to have our numbers. Oh, Miller. Wait, well, Miller's away on loan. Who's number 18? Joe Chalmers, number 18. Yeah, so we can, because we don't actually have to give Miller a number. I don't think. Yeah, auto number doesn't do anything. I can submit as is. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Done. Fitness test. Yeah, no, we're fine. There's someone else that we had to keep an eye on. Oh, Robinson. Can I add an instruction here? No, it needs to be somewhere else. Oh, this is for old matches versus next match only. Right. You think I should be running positive here? Really? Here, let's try to use some title marking. McAllister. Oh, is one of our right wingers. Do I want to bring you into the sub list instead of someone else? Honestly, you don't have that much condition. Maybe I will just leave you there. Alright. Let's go. Oh, only 4 players are concerned about lack of tactical familiarity. Or twice, though? Weird. Oh, mentality. Still, it's getting better. It's getting better. Did I get scouting report on Pickles? Sure, we'll have to check up on that. Nothing to lose here. You know how good we are. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. Okay, Finn is nervous. I don't want to say this. I'm afraid of making him more nervous. Say nothing to lose here? Trust you'll make the difference, the defenders. Okay, I have to have an individual talk over here. Wait. Oh! That overrides things. Oh, I want to have an individual talk with Finn. Oh, don't be nervous, buddy. You got this. He's young. When you start the game, did the other team start without familiarity? I believe so. All right, so we're in the dark blue today. We're starting off without possession. Hide this for now. Moffat trying his best to do a little bit of pressing. That is the role he's on. Alpha Lobby still getting a little bit of face. All right, lots of defensive kind of backup play there. They're on the wings, looking to cross it. There's some good cover. Oh, that's going to be a corner for them. Good God, this is not how we want to start things. Under a minute in, we've conceded a corner. Oh, Stokes gets it on, but luckily misses way too high, and possession is back into us. All right. Next 5 minutes, nothing exciting going on. We got some offsides. Oh, they've got to throw in at our end here. Jesus. I thought Naismith was their coach. Is it their captain or something that's been shit-talking us? Oh, no. I'm thinking of the coach of the other team, which may have had the same name. Oh, God. So many scary-looking shots. And a lot of the possession. Can we get anything going on? We're 10 minutes in now. They've got another shot on target. We've got a couple of shots now. At least there's something. All right, we're starting an offensive rush. No, it gets stopped right away. No! Jesus, deflected. Okay. Oh, but Naismith is going to grab it. Going to try to reset. Oh, deflected away for a corner. We are being wrecked. Finn has a yellow card already? Oh, my God. 5 minutes in, he did get a yellow. That's his experience showing there. There. Okay, Baird knocks it out. Moffat goes to pick it up. Okay, I guess nothing really happened there. Holy crap. I know the player coaches do exist. They can be supported in game as well. But I don't think in this league. Okay, McGinn on the other side. And then Redding gets himself a yellow card as well. Jeez, guys. I don't want to do a sub in the first half if I can avoid it. Because there's, you know, for injuries. Raises his hands, goal kick, determination. Burke looks forward. What is going on? Look, we're being dramatically outshot. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I guess we have to be lucky not to have conceded anything this time. Look, the expected goal, like, now that I know what this is, that is terrifying. Assistant is suggesting a happy performance. And honestly, I thought it was going to be very difficult to start off with, so I'm not really shocked at how it's feeling. Listen, like, keep it up. Oh, everyone's looking fired up. Good! Finn's looking better too. All right. Okay, let's not say anything else. Yeah, I still kind of miss just the top-down view with the dots. Which theoretically might be possible because you can go 2D Classic here. This is actually really nice to be able to get a sense of the shape of the formation. Oh, the other thing you can do, can you still open up the radar? Oh, there's the timeline scrubber. Well, it's ish. There used to be an option to pop up a radar, which is basically a small version of the 2D view. Yeah, I don't know. Because then you had the advantage of being able to get a good sense of the overall structure. We're going to change this to a comprehensive, so we'll get more highlights. So this is us over here. And it's kind of interesting to see the spacing. Oh, sorry, we're on the other side. That chart. Anyway. Okay, trying to make a move over on the side. We've held them to 0-0. Honestly, if this ends up in a draw, that would be overall kind of good for our the match against our rivals here, the away match against our rivals. Oh, that curl! McAdams does deflect it. Would have been a great goal. It is going to be a corner here. But unfortunately, we really need some points if we want to advance forward in this cup. If you're going to have a lot of attack opportunities, you may want to keep an eye on Finn. We'll be looking for some subs soon. Get Burke over here. Burke seems to be involved in a lot. Do we have an instruction on Burke? What's trigger press? So that's new. So tight marking means we stick around near him. Is this the equivalent of close down quickly? What it used to be? So when this person has the ball, go at him immediately? Because that might be the case. I might find this early. Yeah, no, I think we're mostly going to use the extended highlights. Comprehensive will make the things a little bit longer, but it might be good for more information, yeah. When I'm playing on my own, I often play on comprehensive. But this way, if we can get 3 matches in per week... Oh, Jesus, no! McAdams with the save. Another corner, though. God damn it. Afolabi defends, or keeps it in play, centers it to Paulworth. McGowan going for force back. A lot of defenders in the way. Yeah, McGowan's forced to send it way back for a reset. Yeah, I don't think anything much is going to happen over there. All right, Eckerpont centers it to Joe Chalmers. Chalmers sends it way forward. Afolabi's rushing for it, but he gets sent too far forward. Okay, let's consider some of our substitutions over here. McForty's very tired, although again, the problem is partially a lack of some of the center players. But I guess we can put in McGinty now. That's true. I think that's going to be a good idea. Chalmers is also quite tired. Or maybe Afolabi. Let's consider a sub in for Afolabi here. Mackenzie doesn't... Well, he's got to get the match fitness somehow. You know what? 6-6. Who's playing poorly, though? O'Connor. He's probably just hasn't had much of an opportunity. Okay, I'm going to bring in Murdoch for Chalmers. And let's wait. We can do a later striker substitution, even without sharpness. We might have the speed. Oh, again, are you injured? Walmarth Robinson with a good opportunity. No, oh, Naismith! Can he center it? Gets deflected. Another corner has just been given up, though. I mean, I guess it's better than letting them just center it up, but this is terrifying right now. I'm very, very nervous. Burke gets it in there. McGinty heads it away. Offit is going to be able to pick it up and at least deny them the immediate counterattack. Brendan throw into Murdoch. Not a very good first touch by Murdoch, but he tries one of his long bombs. Doesn't quite get there and doesn't generate a corner for us either. More substitutions happening on the other side. Reminds me of Sweden versus Spain in the Euros. The Swede, I was shitting myself. Is it like 0-0 for a long part of the game? So being dominated. Oh, Houston fails to head it away. Although Armstrong wasn't able to make much of a play with it. Lyons to Murray. Murray looking for a centering pass. Gets knocked away. Generating another freaking corner, though. Oh my god! Is there a stat for the corners over here? I'm sure there's somewhere. No. What's the possession? Actually, possession has been equaled out, which is nice. But yeah, we are not getting the shot opportunities. We're lucky they haven't scored yet. How long is that going to last? Bear knocks it away. Afolabi picks it up. He's able to move it up a little bit. I think we've got... is that Moffat up here? It is Moffat. I was expecting a pass there, but no. Afolabi with a nice little turnaround. He'd be able to send it backwards, but nothing yet. After this play, we're going to sub in. Ah! McAdams with the leaping grab. No corner this time. Defend, defend, defend. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to sub out Afolabi for Mackenzie here. He'll definitely have gotten some sharpness after this. This might be a hard one for him today, though. We'll see. Oh, corners is... Oh, right here. Yeah, 7-0. Jesus! Equal on fouls. Pass complete, literally the same at 86%. Well, now it changed as it moved there. Yeah. I think we got to stay on this cautious vibe. I think if we were attacking, I think it would increase their chance of scoring. What? What? Free kick! Waters offside! Oh, okay. Possession to us. Here comes Mackenzie for Apalabi. Head back to Baird. Sends it deep to Mackenzie, who doesn't win the race there, but honestly, I don't think that was a Mackenzie thing. Nice little tackle by Moffat. Oh, no! Who is that? Was that O'Connor that tried to send it back to Moffat and missed? Or maybe Waters got it to Robinson? I don't think so. I think that was a bad pass from us. Could rewind 10 seconds, but man. Warner with the moves. Okay, McGinty picks it up. Sends it back to McAdams. Baird sends it deep. And no one. Oh, God damn. Comes Burke again on the wing. And another corner. I mean, yes, it's true. If we're too defensive, we can't allow them to dictate the game, but we are playing counterattacking style. Or is counterattacking even no. Because our style, the tactic build is counterattack. The idea is we're a little bit defensive, and then when we get the ball, we are sending it deep for the rapid counterattack, which might not be the plan. Maybe we got to send to a less direct passing game. Maybe we should, oh my God. Failed to clear the ball completely there. If this results in something, that will have been a big defensive failure. Burke centers it to no one. Hanstrop keeps it into play, centers it to Hendry, doesn't get his head on. Burke, oh, I thought he was going to take a shot there. Naismith still making aggressive moves. Can we just stop these attacks? There you go. That Muirhead picks it up, sends it forward to Mackenzie, who's got some space around him. Tackle to Naismith. Okay, Mackenzie, Mackenzie not really performing here. And not tremendously surprised. He's not as developed, and he currently doesn't have the sharpness. Mackenzie does get it there. That first touch, though, he doesn't kind of gain possession. He sort of like bumps it forward and then has to run up to it again. We keep seeing him do that. I suspect it's a first touch stat thing. Let's take a look. Can I not click on him from here? Oh. A little bit annoying. Take a look at Mackenzie for a second. First touch is a 9. Yeah, so it's not as high as it could be. Dribbling is 12. I'm a little surprised he gives it up as much. But he doesn't have the sharpness, right? So we will after this. Defensive counter strat is definitely the way forward for this team. While yet, yeah, I think so. Especially considering Kilmarnock, who we're playing now, are currently rated 6th in the league, and we're rated 8th. Like, this isn't even one of the strongest teams in our league in the Scottish Championship. So we're gonna face even harder and harder people. We've got. I mean, I don't know what you do there, really, right? No matter what, the guy who's taking who's doing the cross there can hit you and generate a corner regardless. Oh, cleared. Baird has been doing wonderful things to us. I don't know if our Baird is in chat right now, like every time he hears his name. But he's really been delivering for us here. Got another 15 minutes to go. Again, while it wouldn't help our cup situation... Oh, Moffat takes it away there as there's a bit of a pause. Mackenzie moves it forward. There's a big tackle. McGowan here doing great tackling stuff. Jeez. We've seen a few amazing tackles from him. Now, part of it is, I think, especially with Mackenzie here, he's not dribbling in such a way that makes it hard to take the ball and tackle. Maybe that's something of his we can work on. Preston moves it forward a little bit more. Robinson gets a head on, but Muirhead grabs control. To Murdoch, keeping it in the center of the play. Got to send to the wing. Redding with a nice little move there, actually. Here's Mackenzie. A lot of pressure on him. A little bit of a crappy pass. Oh, he was offside. Yes, I know I can shout. We literally shouted the last game. I don't use it too often because it's mostly... It kills my flow of the commentary. You know? But, like... Demand more. But yeah, so I have seen it. Maybe I should put a little overlay on the chat to say, like, yes, I'm aware of this, but, you know, mostly I'm just going to yell at the TV. That's what I'm here. Not about yelling. I'm virtually yelling at the players. Oh! Oh, I thought that was going in. Stokes point blank. McAdams, though, just scoops it up. Score point. That's the shout. More football! Mackenzie chests it, grabs it. That was a nice little play by Mackenzie there. Oh, Ekraponte's holding it up nicely too, defending it. Reading, seeing if we can set something up. See, Mackenzie again with a little bit. We might get him to work on his fumbling or first touch. Okay, that's generating a corner for us. That's really nice. Actually, that wouldn't have been a bad centering corner. Not super fast. We're centering across. Not super fast. Haven't I used 3 substitutions? COVID rules can do 5. But when we when we check the league rules, it said 3. Frustrated by the fact they're upset that I see this. I shouted from the sidelines, and look, everyone's frustrated now. But yeah, maybe the cup. How do I? Okay, if I do this and do this, kind of a little bit annoying to do it this way, but sure. We do this and we check the cup and we check the cup rules. 5 subs. Well, 5 from 9. Oh, now that's quite interesting. 3 from 7. So in this cup, we can have 9 substitutes and do 5 total subs. Well, shit, that changes a couple of things, doesn't it? .1 might be the lowest rating. Yeah, let's pull him out. He's got the yellow and everything. Oh, let's bring in Maxwell. Actually, that sounds like an excellent idea. Should I tell people, like, chill out, no pressure? Make them fear the water bottles more than the opponent, yeah. Oh, Baird! Baird, who has been doing so much for us, almost gets it in there with the header. Almost. All right, UI, stop blinking at me. I mean, I guess maybe kudos to our defender for, like, not letting the goals in, despite their expected goal, but Jesus. Oh, God! Another corner. Ah! Tend to, like, encourage more than demand more. All right, let's just encourage then. Oh, I can't right now. It's like a cooldown for it. Oh! I keep expecting one of those corners to go in. Encourage. Come on, team, you got this. Woo! Go, team! Woo! Woo, team, woo! Think a goalkeeper's man a match? Well, okay. Oh! Oh, come on! Yeah, Muirhead's yelling. Like, what are you talking about? That was a total flop. Oh, the yellow card. Oh, the free kick. Centers. Naismith to Stokes. Oh my God. Stokes had so much space in front of him. So much space in front of him. But he sent it into one of our defenders. Mackenzie picks it up there. Mackenzie. You're going to have to dump it off somewhere. Yeah, give yourself some space. Reading. Up to Sawkill. Mackenzie. Murdoch. Oh my God. That was by far our best chance of the match right there. Shit. I thought that was going to do it. I thought we were going to steal. 5 minutes of extra time. Oh, baby. See, sport's better, sport harder. That's 5 substitutes. Okay, so now we got no more. Like, I'm assuming it wouldn't let me if I tried, right? Like, you're really tired and you got this. If I tried to do this... Yeah, okay. Done. Okay. Oh, Leon hurt. Okay, Murdoch. He's out on the side. Is that Mackenzie again? God damn it. I'm mostly feeling bad for him. I'm trying not to critique him. Did they use last their subs? Are they short one? How do I... Oh, I got a raid. Raise your door first. Hey, Zan, thank you very much for the raid. Cheers. Sorry we're not dwarfing right now. That's Saturday. But right now we got to yell at our team a whole bunch. We've got... Oh my God, it's going to end now in the draw. Honestly, the fact that this ended in a draw... If this were a league game, if this were a regular, like, our regular league, I would love ending in a draw here. An away game against a rival that's just a draw is pretty good. In this cup, we really needed to steal some 3 points because we lost that first game in the league. We do have another win. So we'll have 4 points now. Who knows? Maybe we'll be okay. Reading. Houston. Find someone. Time's about to go. Oh, that's too far. Gets cleared. I'm waiting for the whistle now. Really? Nothing? It's going to be a throw-in for us. Do we have one more play? Be fast. Be fast. Lost possession. The guy who got injured, was it after the 90 minutes? Oh. Then the game just stops. Oh, no, we're going to penalties. Oh, it's a league game. Or a cup game. It's a cup game. There are penalties. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm calm. Everything's fine. You guys are freaking out. So yes, Muirhead with the 20 penalty skill, 10 composition, I guess, composure. Reading's not bad at a 9-12. I mean, that seems pretty good. Baird calm ahead of the shootout is nice. I mean, on paper, maybe not as strong as some others. You know what? If he's calm, he might be like good as like the anchor. And then I guess we'll throw in Mackenzie in there then. 7-7. So I mean, these are top 5, right? Muirhead, Reading, Baird, O'Connor, Mackenzie are top 5. And then, yeah, we'll have Baird as the anchor because he's looking calm right now. No, not Mackenzie. Well, okay, you're right. Maybe throw in Maxwell. A little less good at penalties, but a little more composed. Actually, I guess McGinty would be even better there. Let's do McGinty. You're right. You know what? Mackenzie, too young. And our goalkeeper has been amazing. All right. Team talk. This is like... We could just, like, ninja a win here. And it'd be amazing. Good luck out there. We're going to need it. What kind of attitude is that? You know what? I'm proud of your efforts so far. Keep going. Okay. Yes. You've got this. I don't want to say anything else. I don't want to stress anyone out. All right. Your head's up first. I guess because we're the away team. Your head's up first. Come on. Come on. You got this. Deep breath. Deep breath. Yes! All right. That's one. That's one. Good. Okay, Burke, which is their like right attacking winger or something. It's been involved in a lot of plays. Denied. Ah! All right. The game paused forever. You can't lose. All right, Patrick Reading. One of our young up-and-comers gets it in there. Yes, Patrick. Okay. We just need to stop one. Come on. Just need to stop one. McAdams. No. Fuck. Dara O'Connor. Come on, baby. So much. It hurts so much. Dars was quite good in some of our earlier matches, but has failed to distinguish himself in the last couple, I think. Come on, miss. Still possible. We need to get this one in, and they need to miss or get stopped for the last one. All right, Baird. Looking calm. He just shoots it right up the middle. Boop! Oh! You didn't expect that, did you? Okay. We're still in. If they get in, if they score here, though, if they get the penalty, it's all over. Do we still get a point for getting to penalties, though? Fuck. Or is it they get less? Do they only get 2 points instead of 3? Yes, no. Excellent, thank you, chat. Both yes and no. They get 2, you get 1. Okay, so we get 1 as if it was a draw, and they don't get their full win. Okay. I mean, we were the underdogs, it's true. Alright. All right. So where are we overall? Third in the table, only down by a point here. We really need to get a win. O'Connor spoke of his disappointment missing the penalty. Yeah. He insisted we take another one. O'Connor told the media they'd be determined to put the decisive shootout miss behind him, confident he could step up and take one again if needed. God. Press conferences. All right, that's this over with. How disappointed are you in defeat in which your team failed to work the opposition goalkeeper even once? Oh yeah, we didn't have a single on-target shot. We had 6 shots, but none on target. No one likes losing, especially in those circumstances. I think there are things we can be happy with upon reflection. Sure. As an Ayr lad, Finn Eckerpont is no stranger to the rivalry with Kilmarnock. How important is it to have players that understand the passions in these derby games? Definitely extra incentive for them, and I think we all saw that today. Why did you persist with Dara O'Connor when it was clear for all to see, particularly the fans, he wasn't up to it today? Why don't you shut up? He was part of a team performance, that's the important thing. There you go. We're not going to throw him under the bus or anything. How good was Chris Stokes for the opposition today? Did I really notice Stokes at any point? You know, I'm not really here to talk about the opposition. I don't want to comment on individual things. Recent reports have linked you with a move for Nottingham Forest defensive midfielder Marcello Really? Am I? Maybe I shortlisted him for something. No, I don't want to discuss any transfer stuff. Okay. It's not... honestly, it's not that disappointing of a result in a sense, except that losing in penalties is always so heartbreaking. It's just the nature of it. So in this cup, so I'm assuming the first place in every group moves forward, and then there's probably some extras. Yeah, win, points for win, penalties, defeat by penalties. First place gets in the second round. Second place gets money if you're eliminated, but presumably the best 3 teams in second position qualify for second round. Okay, so at the very least we have to be second in our group, which is Group F over here. And we should have 2 more matches in this group. No, only 1 more. Now, Dumbarton is in League 1, so in theory 1 league below us, but that hasn't really been working out so well. If we win against Dumbarton, then we will end up with 7 points. And that means as long as Kilmarnock doesn't win theirs, we'll be okay. If they lose or draw, it'll be fine. If they win on penalties again, then we'll be tied in points, but likely they will move ahead on goal diff. And the problem is 7 points might not be third best second place. On the other hand, I suppose, well, okay, here's the thing. We're going to be playing Dumbarton, right? Who's currently winning the group. If we beat them, then they're still going to be at 6 points. Oh, so we actually might just be first. Other teams have 2 games left? Oh, shit. We and Edinburgh City are the only ones with 3 games each. So Kilmarnock has to lose twice. Dumbarton has to lose twice. Oh yeah, we're doomed. Womp womp. We're not the only one with 1 game left, because Edinburgh City's played 2, yeah? Damn. That's a shame. So, the problem is, I only, this game, this is our first game we played against a real opposition. Someone who's in our championship. It's an away game, which gives us a disadvantage, and technically they're a stronger game on paper. Maybe things are okay, actually. Now, it does seem that right now it seems like we're conceding most of our goal from the penalty area center. Is there something we can do to tighten up that over here? I mean, if we changed our structure so that we had a defensive midfield over here, that would probably cover that. That might open up too much of a weakness in the mid game here. In the midfield. And a lot of them are coming in on the left wing. Is it their left wing or my left wing? Because if they're coming onto my left wing, it means a bit of maybe a weakness over here. If it's coming on their left wing, over here. I'm assuming they mean from my perspective, my left wing. Which sort of maybe makes sense, because these guys were a little bit weaker. So all it says, I was going to say the only fix is changing formation. Keep it counterattacking, go 2 DMs or 1 holding DM. Yeah, but where do we take the guys from? Do we cut back on our center wingers? Do we just pull Muirhead back? I like 2 strikers, and we do have a big pool of strikers. As part of the reason I'm running the dual strikers. So okay, let's say we make a new one. Create a new tactic over here. Great style. Maybe we can just draw our own here. There we go. Something like this is what some people are asking about. So we created this, and then that probably still means direct counterattack kind of vibe. We don't have a huge, deep pool of people in the center here, although that's working okay. I'm just worried that that leaves us with, like, not enough attack. (442) diamond. Let's take a look here. I guess I could just draw it, or it's kind of annoying that you just can't. Oh, that's that. Is there not a shortcut still over here somewhere to change the just shape? Kind of weird. Yeah, you can just do your own. There you go. (442) diamond. This one like a diamond narrow. Or is there 442 diamond? We do actually have someone who can play attacking midfielder here. At least one player. Oops. Misclick there. Well. Yeah, let me put Moffat here. Lobby over here. Bradley on loan. No, I guess that's it. It's Moffat or Bradley. I mean, he's fine. This formation would put the 2 center midfielders as wingers. I mean, you're talking about taking these guys and putting them like this? I don't know. So that would be the wide diamond. I mean, maybe, because then we do have a big concentration of stuff over here. It's light. It's still light on the midfield control. I mean, and you can do this. Or we could use something a little different. I don't know if about a shadow striker with this. It'd be nice to have like the playmaker here to do it. And that's it. Alex, that's exactly what I've been thinking. Our team isn't that super professional, and that's the thing. People have these setups that are really good. if you're playing a higher tier team with the players can handle controlling more space, moving faster, playing a more complex tactical thing. The advantage of 4-4-2 is it is like dead simple. And a lot of people can play the position. Like a simple winger position is very easy to understand as opposed to some of the more advanced stuff. Yeah, Shadow Striker can emulate having 3 up front. I'm just worried that that's too aggressive and not enough defense that overall we're going to need. Because again, we are a team that's overall on the back foot, which is why the idea of the overall more defensive configuration was what we're looking at. So, I mean, this is basically what we're running before, right? And that's what we were talking about. We were talking about, we could go with this, we could drop one of the center midfielders to a defensive middle. With the idea that, based on the feedback that we're getting here, it sounds like there might be a little gap over there. So what we do is we explicitly take this guy, drop him back like we just did, and then maybe even encourage the team to play a little bit wider, you know? So they can spread out a little bit more. And it's almost like we're playing 5 back. But not quite so defensively minded. So this is almost like a 5-3-2. In a sense. Which one might think a 5-3-2 with like a direct counter kind of style might work, right? You have that wide, big back line, and then you counter very quickly. Less wide men, but solid in the middle. This formation, the attacking midfielder is the most important player on the team. He's the playmaker. So you're saying that if we do this, it's this role here becomes the most critical. And in particular, I think it would work. It would make a lot of sense if we used like probably something like a deep lying playmaker in sort of a support role. If we did that, Joe Chalmers actually wouldn't be terrible at doing this sort of thing, apparently. It has to be one of these 3. Well, we just pull in one of our wingers over here and then put an actual proper wing player over on this side. Which is who we're playing on that right wing? Right, Hewitt or O'Connor. Box to box. So, and these things do need a fair amount of brains, right, for this flexibility. Take midfield or wide opposition. Deep lying is not as aggressive, right? Be competent in the art of defense. Bring the ball off of defense and operate with more expansive passing range, which, yeah, maybe. Use a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 in lower leagues. No, you're right. They don't get their synergy going. We had very little synergy, and the thing is, we kind of want to if we're gonna set a new formation, you do want to do it as early as possible so that people can develop their synergies as quickly as possible. That's the thing. I think the 4-4-2 was working last game. What we might do is I'm gonna throw this in as a tactic. The fact that it'll exist as one of our 3 tactics means it's one that's gonna get worked a little bit, and we can start developing maybe a little familiarity with it, which actually isn't bad. Oh, the tactical style is on clean slate, which doesn't do anything. Oh, interesting. So we want to just encourage and use one of the existing ones here. I guess we use the direct instead of the custom direct. That's fine. So yeah, we can have it in here as a practice, but probably keep playing with something like this. Cut of attack, I think Mackenzie will have even more problems. Perhaps. Now, let's take a look at Mackenzie. Because I think, I think he got a poor shake over here. You can see his potential ability. 4, maybe up to 5 stars. 20 years old. Lots to come from him. We're training him as the pressing forward because he's got some aggression. He's a little more tackling. I am wondering about. I think I'm going to specifically give him a little bit more focus on ball control here. which he's already doing first touch because of what it is. It might throw in a little extra emphasis. Well, anytime he gets, our training schedule allows individual training for him, he will work on first touch, technique, and dribbling, which I think is a very, very good idea for him. So I think I like that a lot. Although we have another match in just a few days. This is a really rough schedule. At least there'll be a little bit of extra rest between these 2 days over here. But when we do have a week with a little bit less activity, which is 2 games. Okay, finally over here we just have the one. One of the things you want to do with these is a lot of these schedules. So this where it says preseason, normal, late. These are normal built-in schedules. I'm gonna do some more custom ones because like outfield's quite good, right? So what this is gonna do, there's a priority over here, like different because the different players. So the outfield, which is to say the attack and defensive thing, they're gonna participate in this, and the goalkeepers are gonna go here. So the priority, I don't know exactly what this represents because this is not 40% of our team, maybe just 40% of the effort, which actually means our 2 goalkeepers would actually get presumably a good amount of training here. It would actually be very good for them despite being an outfield training. I don't know. And you know, it improves certain things, but it basically improves everything, right? It's a lot like the overall one. It just improves everything by a little bit, and I mean it's fine, but the other thing it doesn't do is doesn't include the individual training, and a lot of these don't. The goalkeeping one is interesting. This goalkeeping practice is very interesting. So the primary thing is the goalkeeping squad gets good priority, will work on their skills kind of overall. But the upside of this, though, is the attacking and defensive squads are going to just practice their individual roles, which is a good way to get like training for a new position or to work on their additional focus kind of stuff. And do still need to make sure we're doing plenty of team bonding too, which is a nice way to take some extra breaks. Actually, maybe in our intense schedules. Let's Kilmarnock to here. Outfield, shadow attack, shadow defense play. These are quite good for practicing. This gives you a lot of tactical familiarity because they're actually like we're playing against our own team here. Let me cancel the outfield training and throw in some team bonding for more cohesion, and it's gonna take away a little bit of the exercise because we're still playing so often. So this is going to be a slightly less hard day for them. I think that's going to be a good idea. So they'll come into the Dumbarton match maybe a little less tired and maybe a little bit more cohesive because this is such. I think it used to be very poor. So you know, it's better. But yeah, that's why we keep getting all those long passes that go nowhere. Is partially a lack of this because they're not used to. They can't really. You know, when you play together so long, you get that almost like psychic sense of what someone is going to do and where someone's going to be. You know, you don't have to look, right? You do those no-look passes, and someone's just there because everyone knows what's going to happen. So right now we're getting a lot of passes that go where there's no player, and that's a big part of it. That and lack of tactical familiarity, although that is getting certainly better. If we look over here, yeah, it's gotten quite a bit more. The position role duty is still being worked on, and that's the thing with like not overloading the number of tactics here. Luckily, tactic 1 and 2 are virtually the same, so they will be working on both those at the same time. And then we'll tweak a little bit of the other bit and see how that goes. Imperial defense training got enough radar and anti-aircraft guns. Well, we're going to be wrapping up here. Next week, we're going to be taking our final match in the Cup, and I think it's fair to say we're not going to be advancing. Unfortunately, and that is not great because I believe actually our expectation is simply be competitive. I was thinking it was the reach 4th round, but that's the Scottish Cup. The Premier Sports Cup, not as much, but I'm still very disappointed, mostly because we didn't get our win against East Kilbride, I guess, where we actually lost. That was very, very, very disappointing. I would like to be at 7 points right now. And then we'd still need to hope for, you know, at least maybe a draw with Dumbarton. Well, a draw. You can't actually have a tie because of penalties, but, you know, at least getting 1 point with Dumbarton to end up with 8. And I think if we had done that, then we might win. We might have won the group, but more importantly, I think 8 points might have been enough for a second place continuation to the next round. And you get a little bit of prize money and things, but oh well. If we don't go through, I guess we'll be that much more rested for the league play or something. Plan currently is still to play Hearts of Iron 4 on Wednesday, indeed, and then Saturday will be some more Dwarf Fortress with a return to Management Mondays next Monday, which is when we'll see how we do against Dumbarton and our first league match, which will be against Kilmarnock away again. Oof. One day we'll get maybe a slight edge against our rival here and actually get to play them at home. We'll see how it goes. Folks, thanks a lot for coming out today. We're going to be wrapping it up. I believe A Kiss for Luck is going to be streaming something currently, so we're going to do a raid over there. Oh, she's, of course, playing Motorsport Manager, because it's Motorsport Mondays over there on A Kiss for Luck channel. So we're going to raid her, and otherwise, I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday for some Hearts of Iron. Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.